back-to-back days. Let's do it. Ah, that was gorgeous. If that's cringy, my bad. But that was gorgeous. Right. My chair needs to... Yep, there we go. I didn't set up my positioning beforehand. That's too much. There we go. You know you gotta get the gaming chair right. That's some sunlight. Okay. What was I doing? I was considering more of that for some stupid reason. I mean, there should be enough shots, like shotgun and pumping away that. I don't want to do farming. I don't need it. Ah. Per one, so that would get 5k, wouldn't it? Okay. Yeah. Over 5,000 of that. Okay, 5k per 500. So I could get 20k more of that if I really wanted. Post bolt. Jesus, I have loads. God damn. I mean, the arrows are alright, but the Jesus on the bolts. Whew. God damn. That's a lot. Oh yeah, I've got the mines as well. I've done so many little places. I completed that already, didn't I? No, I did not complete that. I thought I did this already. How have I not done that yet? I swear I did that. Huh. There's no X on it, the quest is... That's weird. I thought I have did that already. I receive a message just as I start. Typical. Okay. Unless it was one of those videos where I was talking. I do not remember. But I know it was broken. If I already mentioned this, then my bad, but it probably would have been one of those two videos. But yeah, it was kind of broken because I went in there, completed it without accepting the quest, and then upon going back to there to then do the quest to kind of double dip, it was like misaligned in the ground or something. Like it looked fine, but as soon as you try to like press the accept the quest thing, it like as it refreshes, it seemed to try to like move instead of just like refresh the stuff and respawn it. The whole underground part seemed to have shifted by a block or two, and then it just completely broke. So I turned off, or turned on it. one of the settings, basically, if you haven't been to an area in like 10 plus days, it will like regenerate the whole area as if you haven't been there. So I told myself to not go over here. I think like, you know, 25 something days. I knew it was around the 30-ish, 35-day mark or something. So this should all be like untouched. And see that tent there is not touched. So it means it's worked. Oh yeah. Oops. My bad. Sit down, mate. That's a big vulture. Take a seat. You are probably a bad idea to have there. So. Sandwich. I like a bit of sandwich. Give me the demon. You little. I hate you things. Oh. The fat man didn't have a sandwich. Shocking. Oh, we'll keep those. We do like those. I mean, those are not really important. Thank you for the sandwich. Right. But yeah, I couldn't do the quest because every time I attempted to do it, it would just completely move, so I had to refresh the area, because I'm pretty sure in one of the videos I would have done it and then maybe it went back. I don't know. I know I attempted it, I think, and then it just broke. So if I was to complete this, I just ignore that, go down and do it all, and then go away, and then go like, oh, let's double dip, it would then just break, which I couldn't do with the actual lab because there's no quest there, but there seems to be an issue with that. But I won't be doing the double dip, but oh, see, that was a bit almost like it might have broke, but oh, look at the big boy. Look at the big boy. Oh, mate. Sit down, man. Yeah, sit down. Yeah, I thought I could hear your feet getting a bit closer. Did he blow up or die? Sit down. Hey. Speed demon. Whoa. I'm on fire? With my 100% fireproof armor. Right. Okay. Red and blues, we're gonna need those. Okay. It's probably not a good time to be doing this, to be fair. That wasn't really the plan, because I might as well get it done. I think I was going to wait till the day after, like Horde Night or the day of or something. I don't know what my plan was. You're going to make me do it. Yeah. Okay, let's try that again. This message. There's a lot of greeny people. Okay, that had some great English from that message, love. Oh, okay. Hold on. Our doors, okay. Trying to sell some jewelry. And you know, people, you know what people like. They want to offer you a sausage roll for hundreds of pounds worth of jewelry. Alright, oh yeah. Now I remember this place. Jesus. Hello. I don't like that. Fire goes in. Just because I don't plan on ever using it, but you know. What's this? Sledgehammers? No? Baseball bats? Oh. I could close when we come through. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's no worries. Could be a cell. Happy days. Plumbing. Yeah, I don't know why I'm looking at any of this. Stealth assassin. Sure. I don't even use robotics. I think I tried once. Okay. I think I used a sledge. Or turret sledge or something. Perfect. Okay. I'm pretty sure I keep the cards in here. I do. Take those. We'll take those, and we'll take those. Yeah, we got a lot of that stuff. Okay. That took surprisingly long to like pull out. Oi! I will slap you. Go away. Get off my truck. Need to be careful I don't get too far away. Nobody touched the heli, alright. Is somebody down there hitting something? Look at that. Yeah, it's down here. Probably should be popping one of those. One of these. I don't really need. I'm expecting some demons. See, now exactly where I go now, I'm seeing some demons. Friendly fire. Okay, so we're gonna want open all that stuff. Scrap that. Keep that. Scrap that. Scrap that. If I remember rightly. Crazy people. So we have to be cautious. I need to unbind that. How did I even press that anyway? It still says God. What? What did I push? Oh really? That's the button? Okay. That's... Why is that even... Yeah, go away. Like, Why is that Q? That just would have refilled my food and water, wouldn't it? Maybe it healed me as well, so. I don't like that crap happening. So I'll take a bunch of stuff to act like I did something. That's annoyed me. Hello. Hey, buddy. Yes, that's absolutely fine. Sounds like a sale, finally. No more dealing with red sausage lovers. Oh. Oh my. I mean, I don't really have too many. Titanium arrows. A screamer. She's worse than half the things in here, man. Here's somebody of intensity. Hello, buddy. I feel like this should go somewhere. locked. Real load in your face, mate. Power hammer. I don't use a knife in there, that's just fault. surprisingly peaceful down there. No concern whatsoever anymore. Didn't mean to do that. There's a good amount of these here this time. I saw something else in there. I swear I saw something. Never mind. Okay. Fake out your aim. just rude. Open the door and I get spat on instantly. It's just rude. Mastery book for the hunter. Why does it say it's not mastered? When it is! Good place to come to get the mastery book. sell price. Just scrap that. Okay. You unpack. I would have thought I would have had more bullets. To be fair, it's lasery stuff, so. And I'll keep those. Food time. Is that just a normal drink? Yeah. So we can go crazy drink. Pills. And this place is done. To be fair, I might have already done it, completed it, and then picked up the quest again. I don't know. I don't think I did. I've been here enough times now. Ooh, look at you. The one light that will survive. Oh, I didn't go in this room, did I? Loaded. There we go. Case is good, gets a little bit. Calm it. Because you can spiral out of control very quickly. Whee. Okay, quest. It was that silly little house, wasn't it? Isn't it not Anna that I have to speak to? I could use those power things to get in that little back room. We should have like some good stuff, because like them power things are kind of hard to come by unless you physically do that one mission. Halfway heli. I want to do that building. Don't know what that is, but I want to do that building. Yeah, just a random house. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. This cannot be a tier 6, man. Just cannot be. Light. leveled enough for this place. Got some reds. Still get some kind of thing from it? Yeah. Okay, so operation. Is that a fat Hawaiian man? Looks like it. Shotgun day. All of that just because I didn't want Fat Boy to explode. Man, my armor is good stuff. Look at that, perfect. Didn't mean for that one. I think it was vanilla where I was constantly hunting for like potatoes, like make seeds. Used to be like the big thing to find early game. Get yourself a potato. Okay, that's nice. Hunt for potatoes or potato seeds early game. Solve your hunger problem. Yeah, that would be like game changer at the beginning. Get one of those, turn them into boards. Is this supposed to be a pool table? Or like a map? I don't know what that's supposed to be. Go Team Z. You're in the wrong team, mate. Operation. A fat boy. Oh, we're getting too much scrappy scrap. Okay. I mean, well, we're not going to be using any of those. Okay. Cool. no chance I can take that. Oh, I thought you were burning logs. Like I generally looked at it and went, that could be something like that. No, it's burning logs, and completely bypassed her. Even though I felt like I double checked it. Hidden room, baby. We're not ready. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't care about any of that stuff. I don't know why I've got those there, but yeah. Okay. Oh, here we go again. Man's just not gonna wake up. Oh, shit. Oh crap. I didn't think that one through. Okay, it's A. Horn devil, gym goer. Ooh, Forager's breakfast. Yeah, let's pump out a couple of those, just make sure we... Jesus Christ. We probably would survive all that stuff now anyway. For some reason I thought I could get out there. Okay, this is still taking its time. Tomato juice and that. Yeah. We do like that stuff. Laser carbine, sure. Okay, I was only coming up here to see what was going on. usually always on the right. Get those. Where's that light coming from? Fetish for lights. Secret attic room, anybody? Wasn't so bad. Oh. Come on, get up. No, we don't. is a very lackluster place. It's gonna be a tier 6. It's a lot of stuff. Okay. So, what was around this corner? Just another bedroom. That's it. It's insulting to that to be a tier 6. I thought I saw something there. I'm not going crazy. Yes. Disappointing. Very disappointing. The building type, the size, none of that's remotely close to tier 6. The amount of reds and devils and shit on the inside, yeah, fair enough. But that's not a building, it's not right. Like that is a tier 6. That's a tier 6 or something, you know. Big crazy big buildings. Looks like a store. You need like a helipad on the roof, mate. So I could land like just here. Yes, nice invisible barrier. We like invisible barriers. Awesome. Okay, this might complete more than one quest. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that.
Great job. I've got more jobs ready for you.
Thank you. And you. You and the rocket launcher.
You're in luck because I've got the goods.
Mate, you haven't seen my goods yet. Oh, yeah, I don't care about any of that.
I bet your friends will be jealous of that.
Yeah, I thought so. Ooh.
It's always a great... With our full no money back guarantee, you can shop with confidence knowing you're covered. That, my friend, was a fantastic deal.
Oh yeah, I do try. Right, let me go check my stuff of stuff. Because I picked up some stuff. Yeah, you can have that. You can have all this crap. I feel like I've made that already.
Trader Joel's is your one-stop shop for all things armor.
All things armor. And I have money out my ass.
Thank you very much. Remember, Trader Joel's is where you got... All right, if you're in, if you're done waste, I'd take the harder jobs. They pay more, and I get a bigger commission.
Extended stay. Where is that?
If you get this job done today, I'll give you 5% off anything when we're having a sale.
We're gonna go take a look at that, mate. Because I'm unsure about what that is. Man, that's a lot of bullets. Okay. Hey. Extended stay hotel. Could be one of the locations I'm looking for. I don't know. I could just go to these places and like actually explore them. It's like there's probably a quest for every single building in the game. Higashi. Yeah, where's... Have I done Higashi? Jesus. I've done a tower building. Wasn't it the posh one? Vanity Tower, I think. Oh. This is that building that I saw, and I was like, that looks interesting. Okay. I'm down. If I don't repair this bloody heli soon, it might be down, down. Down, down, down. Yeah, you can have some of those. Shopping center. Okay. Into 4 floors. Okay. Ooh. I hear the devil man already. Coming in, big boy. What's going on in this hotel? Hello. lost all your health like instantly. You came outside. Taking the back door. Some kind of devil up in here. I just don't know which kind. Could just be at night. The chances of it just being one of them. I haven't seen one of them in ages. It does sound a bit like one though. Hello, Daddy. Hi, Daddy. It's gonna be like 2, 4, 6. That's a lot of like apartments. I mean, that's pretty good space design. I'm always suspicious of these sort of things. There is a ladder here, isn't there? Yeah, but it's on the inside. Is there a big angry man in here? Locked chest. Is that endgame loot already? Go away, go away, go away. Yeah, yeah. doesn't need to be anything like crazy. Woodshed. No hidden stuff. Really? Okay. Not a lot going on. Hops. Okay. This is different. I like it so far. Could be one of those like repetitive type places though with like copy paste rooms. Okay. What in the hell is going on in this place? Construction type of. Okay. That was interesting. Can't be. We only have ones. Oh yeah, these are under construction. Come on in. Straight on your knees. Show you what your job was. Muscle memory kicked in. Why does she do that anyway? There's nothing there blocking height. Come on. Feels like there's a whole row missing back here. Oh, never mind, it's just, yeah. Okay. Fire one of those out. Ooh. V8 engine. You don't really see those. Now those would make a very good loot only type of item. So far, not one copy-pasted room. We like that. Weird how it's like a bit under construction at the same time. Okay. Knock knock. What's going on in here? Up to some questionable activities. Just boys being boys. That's a dog. Lights in here. Okay, so we should have 2 more to go. Really? A level 1 total pistol, this late in the game. Ooh, oh, this one's going upstairs. I said I thought something felt a bit off. On the floor, like there was something missing. Okay. That's very interesting. Every one of these is different. Hold on. Don't know why that's there. Yeah. We'll keep that. Apparently we've got a lot of bones. Roger. So should be 1.5 to go. Yeah, those are taking their time, aren't they? This bit's a bit copy-pasty. Ooh. Those green boys again. Oh. Impatient much? Why has this guy got like a vault door? This is a small room. Two balconies. Okay. I've got a lot of stuff. Lot of stuff. Do you have a bird in the bathroom? It's very like modern apartment-y sort of vibes. Hey, buddy. I'm curious to know what's downstairs now. Excuse you? Okay. I think that's the entire... Yeah, okay. So now we get to see the... What fun do we have down here? Garages? Ooh, oh. Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen that yet. It's the first time I'm seeing that. Yeah, that's pretty good even for your own house. Still says clear areas though. Passing gas. We'll get rid of all of that. Yeah. One of these has to be kind of something, you know? Eh? Am I missing something? Oh yeah. That's a dog, isn't it? Calm down. Still got a clear area. pretty sure I cleared it. Yeah, what else could there be? Okay. Clear areas, but it's all I've cleared it all. So what am I apparently missing? Is there like a random bird just somewhere? I took out the dogs. This is one of those broken ones again. I think this one's just busted. I'm not even seeing any like markers to spawn anything again. I did all of that, did all of this. This is where I started. think I've done this whole place. It's gonna be one of them friggin' just broken ones, isn't it? That's annoying. This has been mostly well done. I've cleared everywhere. There's no random bird anywhere, no dog. Yeah, it's just one of those broken ones, isn't it? So I need this. So let's put that back to that. Just because usually, if it's busted, there's sometimes a thing under here. Why is there a box here? This is the garages. Why is there a random box? Have I missed something? I have. My bad. Well. I'll be damned. Alright. I mean, that's the first time a place has actually got me like that. Well played, whoever made this. But I'm still not seeing any spawn. I'm seeing loot. Which is always nice. But I want to kill something so I can complete the quest. Hey. Okay, yeah, I'm not doing that. That's an area clear. Okay, now you can be friggin' paranoid. Okay. We've cleared that room. That's not part of it, that's the garage areas. This is the underground garage. Where's like a silly little dog or something? It's not supposed to be. This is just wrong. I have cleared everywhere. Failing a quest. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but it's good to know in the future if I ever go back to here. But yeah, don't bother about that one. Well. Oh, you go. Okay, so I just stand underneath the crane and it's fine, it's complete. All right. It's always well made, mate, but fucking hell, you need to sort that out. That's very frustrating. Poorly done. Beyond that, though, very nice. I received more messages. I'm flying without looking. That's a great notification. I received the message half an hour ago, but I get the notification now. That's lovely. Man, I'm coming in a bit hot.
I see you've I knew I picked the right person for the job.
Yeah, that's what you say.
I've got armor that'll make you feel like a legend.
What do you mean, make me feel?
I bet your friends will be jealous of that. I've got just the laziness is the remember to buy some armor if you take this job. It could be dangerous. If I had a duke, you need some work? I need some commissions. How are you gonna? You got work if you need dukes, and I thought you were the. Remember, you complete the work hard and sell, and your pockets will swell.
I mean, yeah. It's kind of more up my alleyway. I gotta go check this building out. I might not complete the quest yet, but yeah. My kind of place. Wow, it went from like complete. No way is it this big building. No, it's behind the big building. It's the vanity tower, I've been there. Eh? Clearly infested area. It's just a mansion house. Or some porn star's house. I guess. Why does that outbuild? Haven't I been to one of these? Because I remember a little outhouse. Yeah, a little greenery outhouse with 4 electrical things. Yeah. I've done this building before. I don't know if it's this west. To the core. Yeah, because directly under there is like a underground area, like a bunker. I must. Yeah, look, that and that. No, maybe not. One of these is gonna be. I don't know why there's a double X there. Yeah. Water outer bit. Water outer bit. Yeah, I've done this, but there. Man. Stop squealing. One annoying little. Yeah, that was not gonna happen. I was beating on my goddamn. Hey. Why does it look like you're just bleed spitting? These things are. Okay, let's do this properly. That is a lot of mouse movement. Man. Kidding me. Yeah. 50 arrows later. Right, so this building can get stuffed because I've already done it. Pretty sure it wasn't called that though. Never mind. They're both. Never mind. Never mind. Got me excited for a place I've already been. That was day 45. Got 49, 4 days. There's got to be somewhere in here that's kind of cool. Never doing that building again. That building, kiss it. I feel like I want to play like a different kind of model, or like an updated version would be nice. I also want to do more building. I like building. It's probably the main reason I play this, to be fair. I like to build. I like the structural like challenge and figuring out like the zombies and the flow and all of that stuff. Okay, that's not where you go. shiznit. You can go in there. You're a food, so you're gonna your medicine. Yeah, you go there. Yeah, all of you can go in there. You as well. You're a med. You're a resource. What needs to be a bit of replenished? Yeah, we'll do you, and we'll do one of you. Okay, scrap that. Scrap that. Scrap that. We'll take that. We'll take that. Unpack all those. Unpack those. Yeah, that can go in there. What else we got here? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of this. That is a med. Okay. We are very good on the pulse. Yeah, we'll put that in there for later on. I'm pretty sure we have everything else. Yeah, this. I'll just shovel this in here. Just more repair stuff. Yeah, the coil. Coil shotty. Sword. Yay. Sword. Get that repaired up. I mean, the coil carbine could use a refresh. Maybe like a really crap shotty one. Just to get that, yeah, back up to spits. Get a couple of those. Okay, yeah, those. I had quite a lot in here. I'm pretty sure I don't keep those, but alright, sort those. Alright, pulse arrows. Yeah. Hey. 200 of those, Jesus. Metals. Some glass. Some poo. Some water. And then we're looking at you. I feel like I've done this already, but you know, we'll put those in there. There we go. We are very much locked and loaded. I do enjoy this place. Might make this different, better. I don't know. Like, it's only that module section that I really need. That's just kind of like the in-betweeny bit to power that, to keep it separate. And that's just a basic square just to put all my shit in, organize. I normally have another farming module, but I normally build this thing like underground, but the underground part doesn't work with the pathing for several reasons, because they prefer like just digging down, and no matter how much you sort of do the top part, they seem to always want to do it. I will revisit that. I may even do it, you know, once we get day 49, complete that hold. Most likely, you know, at this point I'm pretty confident. Complete that, then I might attempt to build something like my underground, like kind of speed build my underground thing, test it out on a horde, because I got shitloads of resources. I'll just fire some make up in a corner somewhere. But I also want to do where is it? This little thing. Yeah. I want to get one of these. How do we make that? Jeez, okay. Supercorn. Do I have supercorn? I feel like I do. Yeah. I said beer and acid and power source. Power source is expensive, so I ain't gonna be making these too many times. Because I don't think I can even make those, can I? No. So a very limited supply of those. And acid. And I make this in the oven. Cooking pot. Excuse me? A standard, I was gonna say. They cost the same either way. Right, craft one of those. Because permanently increasing game stage by 100%. I want one of those. Yeah. We have quite a lot of resource. I think that goes in the other one. Yeah, loads and loads and loads. Springs. Lots of bones. We are loaded on like everything, man. We can put those back. Put those back. Pretty sure. Swear I was putting oil in here. Or am I putting oil? Am I blind? Is that all the oil I have? Can't be. I think I was using it to make those. So maybe I used it. Don't know why those are in there. I do, because technically they're not supposed to be in there. Gunpowder. It's been like food, water, you know, repairable items, maps, pure ammo, typically. You know, stuff that I can bulk build and pull out. For some reason that's not like... Yeah, it's strange. I don't know, like... I feel like I'll put my oil in there. In the car place. That's burning. What's going on over here? I am making these? Iron and lead. Alright, fair enough. 1 for 1. 1 for 1. Shit. Okay. And I've been like doing my ass to get these. Lead's the fun one. Because you need that for those. So I do use that, and when I make that I use it as well, but that's mostly scrap, but also electrical parts. But I find so many of the other coil rounds, that's the only one I tend to use, and then I turn those into those with the APs. Because I use those regardless, and I used the shitty pistol Magnum ones early game as a bullet sponge. I obviously don't make the other ones for the turret. I make those when I can for mass destroying. And I don't bother making any normal ammo. And literally brass is a waste of time. Like it's I don't use it for anything. It's a useless item now. 1 for 1, so just lead. And I have to remember that. It takes its time. Because I can get shitloads of lead, like I've got loads of lead. Got loads of lead. More stuff than I ever need. Yeah, but at some point, because I don't like building the same thing over and over. Like when I was doing my underground base, yes, because I was constantly testing it and evolving it, but it hasn't worked, and I like things to be visual. This was just an idea that didn't really work. You know, it's not big enough for the cars and the use of it. It's just not. And they made those shit. They used to be great. Now they're just shit. Yeah, the base is flawless. Like honestly, does the job. I like fighting. There's none of those AFK stupid bases. This again. This thing is just seems to delete land claim blocks, and it's there. Why? Has there been an update that says if you're not like active? Like, is there a time limit on it? Like, what? What do you mean? Wait, it's alright, off, on. There is one, alright. Okay, these things. love these things. I really do. Just, you don't even need the fertilizer. It just helps, but like just leave that alone and you create it. It takes a bit of time, like battery and water is easy to do. You know, they take up so much less space. Yeah, I love them things, man. I'm very happy with them. Very happy with them. But Yuccas, I don't care about the early game. That's early game. And then after a while, once you got all your shit, you don't need them. Mushrooms for other recipes, or if you're making a vegetarian stew. As long as I got potato and corn and meat, I'm happy, like, forever. Super corn is late game stuff. Oranges are good for the drinks. Apples are for turning into animal feed to get that other stuff. The weed is just a waste of time. That's just to get early game first aids. Then I need the blood packs to get those and the paramedic ones. Coffee I don't use. Blueberries for ink. Pumpkin makes good pumpkin pie. That is kind of like my end game food. I just don't bother making them. Yeah, pumpkin bread, pumpkin food, you know, I like those. And then same with the water. I just wish they did more, like, just slightly better red tea. Yeah. Red tea's so much easier to, like, make. Like, yeah, red tea is that and that. Those are not difficult to come by, but obviously coal, you can get a shitload of it, so yeah, they're not hard to make, but for the extra steps you have to do, and all you get is like 5% of that, which means nothing anymore, and a little extra wellness. Like, they need to have more water, like 40 water or something. 30 doesn't feel right to me. And all the other foods are just kind of silly. I don't want to mess around with all the doughs, and orange tea is simple. You get a bit of health, good bit of wellness. Very simple to make. Messing around with yeast and doughs and just, takes too much time. Upstairs. Pumpkins, all I need. So that's all I don't really need. Hops are good for the beer. In fairness, how much of that do I have? Do I have any alcohols? 47 in there. Hops and murky water. Murky water is a bit on the low, so what is our hops like? We got hops like the Easter Bunny, alright. Where was the water lake over here? I could have took one of the cards, but oh, do I have stuff in here? Probably not. I'm pretty good at emptying that out. Beer is just useful for wellness. Nice large amount of wellness, so I can stack it up. Because even though my armor is great, I'm just losing like max health points. And in this game, your health is very, very important. Even I can tank quite a lot. And you get caught in a corner by some big boys, and it can get low quick, especially with them fireball shooting things. So I like to keep the vitamins that keep me sort of going. otherwise call it a day. 85. I don't know why it needs murky. Orange trees. I want to make something that's always kind of like both efficient but pretty, and I like the all-in-one kind of basis. I don't like, you know, having a fighty base and then I'll go live over there. So then if that fails, you know, there's no real punishment. I like it all in one. I just don't like turtle bases. You know, bunkers, they don't really work. And with the underground base, they're there, and then on the outside they've got more things. This is more of a, they can only attack one point, where underground is more inverted. Unless you basically dig a hole and then literally just build this underground, which, you know, doesn't look as nice. So I'm gonna play around with my modular design, because it's so easy to make little pods for what you need and kind of make it the right size, make it kind of sexy-ish, you know, decorate it rightly and have it all laid out the right way. So I'm working on that. With these now, I can keep that in mind instead of the old style, which is what I used to have. So I got that modular that I can update. This room always changes every time I build like a room. It always changes. My normal module looks way different. I do kind of prefer the other one, to be fair. I just kind of threw this up to be simple with the whole car ride here. But that, it only really worked with the bike. The roof was just it's there, I'm gonna make use of it. Wasn't planned. I normally have a complete module, but I didn't want to grow out to the sides just because of the way the base is. And then I needed something to get in and out. So I was like, yeah, this will do. Try a carport. But, you know, I probably need to, you know, because the up ramp doesn't help, so that needs to be, I don't even think that can fit just through that door anyway. Well, it fits through that one, so yeah, it would. Just needs to probably come out and then go up and then go in, so, you know, 2 out, then thingy, 2 in. So it's not so steep, because that's wedge and tips, I think. So it's the less steep version of like ramps. I do love the style of that though, I really do. I took a while on that. And these pillars, superly structurally sound. I do like that. Yeah, next time I'll see what I can build. I feel like I've mastered it already too much. I played this game too much. Just need to find something that's actually interesting to look at. I've spent so much time in like these areas, a little bit of these, but there's so many I don't know. I haven't really looked into Burnt Forest, but I haven't really seen much anytime I'm in there, other than that like UFO thing. And the desert, I've seen bits of it, but no. And the snow, I know there's some like unique, I think, big mansion type buildings. I think the snow might be an area I should probably look at. There might be 1 or 2 buildings. I might just forget the whole quest thing and just literally spot out buildings I want to go check. Remind myself
Charge
of the name
complete
of it, and then if I see a quest in the future of these like cool places, I'll take them. I'm not in about like making notes and go, oh yeah, this was a good place. Always take that one. Anything infested, I generally do. Get myself the ammo and call it a day. But yeah, that'll do for now. Just waiting for the next one. Get that Horde Night complete. Survive that. Do a secondary Horde Night. You know, do it twice. I completed the first one. Then after the events of that, I'll repair it all up. I'll plonk down my drink. And then I'll do, basically I'll rewind it in this and do the Horde Knight over again with the 100% buff. See how that plays out. And then that might be it. That's literally all what's left challenge-wise, because yeah, I can spend days and weeks, you know, looking around at buildings, and I'm not going to bother like recording all the base building and doing that. I'd probably do that on a separate file or something, you know, after it's done, and just give it a test. If I do build it, it's like my underground, I won't build the full thing, like the main sort of fighting platform, because there's the fighting pipe that doesn't work, and if I extend too far out the modules, it kind of is a larger footprint, and the more you stick out from the center, the more they want to kind of like come in, because they spawn like I think 50 by 50 out in a ring, and if you go more than that, they, instead of going in and going down, they just go, oh, we'll just go this way. And I think at one point I had, you know, 10 layers deep, and it still wasn't enough. I don't know if I can, when I've like built the main tunnel and I build the outer wall, maybe if I built that outer wall, you know, 5 to 7 deep as well, to really make sure that they don't want to come down that way. Because if it's so many layers thick there, and they should prioritize going across. There's a path in, and they fall down. Like, I could do stairways going down, but that doesn't seem to. They don't like pathing like that. Ladders and drops. I don't know. I'm gonna play around with the whole anus in the deserts type style base, because it's quite fun to look at. Everything else doesn't work, but this module it works. It's a little bit cheesy in a sense, but because I don't technically need all those pillars to support most of it, just because of the way I've built it. But I put them in there because I want them there, and they look good. And I don't want the whole, you know, floaty shit. And that is a good problem solver, because I don't like the ladders. They're annoying. And a big staircase just looks too big. That way it's like minimal, so it kind of looks better. And I need to improve the top, because once again, this whole top section, I knew I was going to be doing this, and I had that, and that just kind of worked out with the blades, because of the flying crazy people, and that does seem to work quite well. It just about survives with the too thick and those, so that does work. And obviously with the addition of these, they kind of put them in, but I want to improve the placement of these, you know, maybe like the tower's 4 corners, you know, shooting in. I might do something with that. I was thinking of raising the corners, but I don't want to make it like a big oven looking thing. You know, I like it all to sort of flow on one level, or ish. You know, one step's fine, but like a giant wall, it's like, no. But this seems to work. Even the mother flying thing doesn't seem to cause me any problems. So 2 levels seems to work with the blades and the lasers, and they don't come until the end, so I probably would have them by then anyway, like I do now. And then, yeah, just something with this. I'm probably going to ramp up, you know, 2, 3, 4 of those, so I don't have to worry about producing that. I could just get those, solve my water problem, and I don't have to physically make them. I'll just get them for free. They do work underground. I think these do as well, from what I remember. But I'll play all that out. But just a couple of updated modules, if I can be bothered. But I'm waiting. I just want to finish this off, and I'm just waiting for the update. Darkness Falls update, which, you know, takes a while, but we'll get there. I think for the 2.0 version of the game, I might even do vanilla and give that a go, but I've looked at it and it looks like ass.
So yeah, there's nothing in there that even remotely seems, oh, that'd be cool to look at. It's just all looks like shit. They keep changing so many things, and yeah, vanilla is just a waste of time. Like, I think one point, what am I thinking of? There was one update where it was really good, and then a couple of ones after that just wasn't it. It was like 1.4 is what I'm on now. It was before 1. There was a very good point when they kept changing how you like do all this stuff. They changed it from just spamming 2,000 axes to level up to something else, and then they changed that system again, and then it just went complete shit. It's not a nice way to play. That magazine crap, I don't like that. You know, you just want to farm a couple of cracker books, and you know you're good for the early game. I don't like that system. I prefer learning by doing. You know, like physically using stuff. Like all of these, you know, you have to physically use it to get it. Yeah, there's a book. I prefer that. It just makes way more sense. And then obviously having it completely separate to using it, and then being able to make it being different. Yeah, that works. It feels balanced to me. Like, this is the way it should kind of play out in my eyes. But yeah, vanilla's ass cheeks. I might do, you know, for 7 days or something. I might have a look at it, but I doubt it. If I complete this, and it's quite a wait, you know, and I got all my modules together, and it's a complete wait. But there's no challenge in vanilla. Like, all the horde nights are just like this on easy mode. Like, there's nothing to it. So yeah, there's no real reason to really do it. So yeah, we'll see. That'll do for now.